Hello and welcome to the Carlos Tartiere. Welcome to Oviedo against Lugo on match day 2 of the La Liga Smartbank season. A meeting between two sides expected to challenge for playoff places, at least in the current campaign. And two sides who come into this one off the back of winless first games in the 2019-2020 season. Oviedo losing against Deportivo La Coruña at Riazor, whilst Lugo were held to a 0-0 draw at home by Extremadura. They lock horns this evening in a game which opens up the Saturday action in the Spanish second tier. We'll have a look at the starting lineups for you in just a moment, beginning with Oviedo, the side chosen by Sergio Egea, Herrero, Mosa, Bolaño, Fernandez and Juanjo at the back. Cortina and Tejera ahead of them. Salberjon and Sangali playing either side of Lolo and Ortuño. Well, that is the Oviedo starting lineup. They will be playing today in their traditional blue shirts and white shorts. It's red and white stripes for Lugo with the sky blue shorts. Their captain today is Carlos Pita, and he will be accompanied by a strong starting 11 for Lugo, chosen by Eloy Jimenez, namely Alberto Varo in goal, Canella, Jose Carlos and Campa Badal joining Peter at the back. Tete, Seoane, Jaime Gra and Gerard in a four-man midfield, whilst Herrera and Barreiro are the two starting strikers in a 4-4-2 formation. Two sides who play similar football. Oviedo have stated their desire to attack in this one. This game is going to be played at the newly resurfaced Carlos Tartiere. It does get a little bit difficult to play here in the winter months, with a lot of rainfall and some cold temperatures as well. In theory, it should be a zippier pitch today. Very much conducive to passing football. And before the game kicks off, we are going to have a minute's silence in honour of the Oviedo season ticket holders who've passed away in the previous year. Well, the minute silence is impeccably observed. We're about to get underway here with Oviedo shooting from right to left in the first half. They will be kicking us off. Match day 2 about to get underway for these two sides. Oviedo came back from 2-0 down against Lugo's fellow Galician side Deportivo La Coruña last weekend before a late winner for Depor gave them the 3 points, and Oviedo came home empty-handed. When the clock strikes 6, we get underway here. Oviedo have the ball at the back immediately. They send it long upfield, flicked on. And out for a goal kick, an early chance to get a touch for Alberto Varo. Man who starts between the sticks today for Lugo, 26-year-old from Tarragona. In his second campaign with Lugo. Only played the one game last season though. That was on the final day of the season against Nastic. Played in the first game for Lugo. Sergio Egea, who returned to the hot seat at Oviedo at the end of last term. Placing Ankela. Fans happy to see him back. Had a good first spell at the club. Not as expected of Oviedo this season and every season as they look to end that long drought and return to the top flight. Here's a run down the right by Gerard Valentin. His attempted cross goes out by Mossa. The defender got the last touch, so that will be our first corner of the game. Peter and Barreiro both wait on the edge of the 6-yard box. Here it comes into the centre. The goalkeeper makes a confident claim. Herrero immediately rolls it out. And there's an attempt at a counter-attack here. The ball fed through by Saul Berjon. Sangali tried to hold it up. And that crunching challenge is given as a foul by our referee against Edu Cortina. Jose Lopez Toca had a good view of it. There's Eloy Jimenez, the coach of Lugo. Retired player. With an interesting managerial career as well. First club that he coached was the first side he played for, Heyin. Since then, spells at Conquese, La Roda, Murcia, Merida. Last year at Fuenlabrada. Now appointed as Lugo coach back in April. Ball over the top here. Oviedo with a chance to go ahead. That was held up. Ortuño wasn't really sure whether to pull the trigger or not. He had a couple of opportunities to do so. He was onside. Defender just ushers him slightly over to the left. So the seeds of doubt in his mind. Good job done there by Jose Carlos. We have a first corner for the home side. Played towards the near post and it's headed against the crossbar and in off the rebound. It's Ortuño, the man who had won the corner, who scores the opening goal of the game just before the 5-minute mark. In the right place at the right time. Oviedo 1, Lugo 0. And it's Ortuño with the goal. Headed off the crossbar, leaving the goalkeeper stranded. There was a tussle at the back post. Campo Badal couldn't get ahead of Ortuño. And it's put in from all of a yard out by Alfredo Ortuño. (1-0) to Oviedo. First goal for the club for Ortuño. Well, the finish was fairly simple stuff. Whether the positioning was good from him, Campo Badal was trying to stick with him. He was ahead of him for the initial ball, but he didn't read the rebound, as well as the new signing who joined in the summer from Extremadura. To the right, it's just slightly too high for the runner Camper Badal. Fullback who does like to get forward. Lugo advance up the pitch, that's flicked through, opportunity for an equaliser here, the ball goes over. The pressure from the goalkeeper too much. It's a terrific start to this matchday 2 contest. Lugo found an opening for the first time. It's a short pass played on the return. Christian goes through on goal, tries to flick it over the goalkeeper, that he did. He ran out of space as the ball dips over the crossbar. Carlos Peter. Camper Badal. Tried to play that one into the centre. He's won a corner. Zedo Cortina prevented it from going into the mix. Played low. Tricky ball to deal with on the edge of the 6-yard box. Christian was claiming that there was a foul on him. Almost caught in possession. Cortina just about manages to stab that back to the keeper. And that's a failed clearance, almost taken on by Oviedo. In return, no foul is given against Camper Badal. It's back out now for Mossa. Scooped over the top. And De Gea could not quite reach it. Antonio with the short pass, there's a call for it. Over on the right-hand side, it's taken away. Headed clear of Lolo Gonzalez. Goes through, taken by the goalkeeper. Minutes have elapsed here. Oviedo lead the way, courtesy of that goal from Alfredo Ortuño. to the left-hand side. Flicked on, the pace of the move is kept up. There's a slip and a slide, which means nothing becomes of that foray upfield. Here's another look at the goal, turned in at the back post. The goalkeeper, as we have a man down for Lugo right by the centre circle. It's walked out, and it's Gerard Valentin who, just like that, gets back up to his feet and look to walk off the knock that he received in this incident. Both going for the ball, he and the Oviedo player. Gra. Now looks for a pass, plays it short. The attacking pair of Christian and Manu Barreiro are waiting in the middle. Christian's playing just behind him at the moment. Barreiro's keen to see that inside the box. He's already set up his strike partner on one occasion for a shot that was scooped over the top. We could see another shot here. It's taken on inside the D. The tumble to the ground has no penalty appeal attached. Honest play from the Lugo striker. Carlos Pita. That one is overhit. There was a run upfield by Campa Badal, but he was never going to reach that. Played long by Alfonso Herrero, who gets the nod for the second consecutive game ahead of Nadia Champagne. Salberjon has gone down. And it appears as if Campa Badal has been booked. Here's a first yellow card of the game. It goes to the one-time Barca B squad member, also featured in the first division during Cordoba's brief spell there a few seasons ago. Far side. One away by Oviedo. They try and get it into the box. Otunyo looks for the ball. Get that at his feet. Lolo Gonzalez wins a throw, which could very well be hurled into the box. Tucked back and opened up some space. That one's delivered in at will. Back into the mix and it drops out. We'll have a goal kick. It's been back and forth, entertaining play so far amidst a great atmosphere for Oviedo's opening home game of the season. Arno's given there against Tete Morente. Slip down the right. Here comes the ball. It's headed towards goal. Mossa. Well, the attempt to send a cross in was blighted by that foul. A shoulder check by Bolaño, or on Bolaño rather. Excellent save. We might see further action for the goalkeeper now. Two players stand over this one. Comes the free kick, delicately clipped in, sent back out to whence it came. Campabadal finally gets it away. It's a high, heavy ball onto the left channel. Tete Morente holds it up. The referee has to back away. And the ball's whipped in. It's a really dangerous one, met inside the 6-yard box. Headed wide, and it's Herrera's second close chance of the opening 20 minutes. Standing between the two centre-backs. He might not even have got the touch on that. Christian, though, in a good position for what was a decent cross. Otunyo tries to take that on. It was wrestled away from Sal Berjon. Mossa will take the throw. That goes loose. The goalkeeper makes the early call for it. with the keeper. Lugo draw Oviedo on. We are around about halfway through the first half. Back to the goalkeeper. Seeing more and more short passes out, especially with the new rule being brought into place that defenders can go inside the box for goal kicks. Gra calls for this one. Instead it's played onto the left. Gra opens up for it. Carlos Pita. Long ball from him. The goalkeeper tries to usher it out. It was kept in play. All sorts of problems there for Alfonso Herrero. Tete Morente was clever, but the ball got away from him. In with the outside of his boot and improvised almost back heel from him. Tejera. Down the line. Foul there was by Ortuño. The second offence committed by Oviedo in the opening 25 minutes. Played lower, across the halfway line. Led by Edu Cortina. This could be a chance here for Lugo. It's a stinging shot that the goalkeeper parries away. Herrero read that well, covered his near post and got a solid hand to it. Two chances on goal so far for Lugo. A couple that have gone over from close range. This one is punched away by Alfonso Herrero. The danger now away for Lugo. Another ball into the box, goes towards the back post. The defender reaches it first. It's hit on the volley, close down. Ortunyo tries to hold that up. And the yellow card is shown. The booking for Juanjo Nieto. They back around the defence. Coming up to the half-hour mark. For a throw on the near side. Mosser is going to take it. He's left the free kick, and we could have another ball into the box here. Here it comes. Onto the back post, headed down, hit on the turn. And the decision goes the attacking side's way. The goalkeeper just to have caught that and taken it out. That one goes harmlessly out of play. This time around, Lugo goalkeeper Alberto Varro waited for the ball to go out of play before making the claim. Roll through into the centre. There's a real tangle for that over on the near side, and Gerard Valentin lost out. There's another look at that pass through, the offside call made on the far side. The correct one, he was just a couple of steps off. It's the second offside of the game. Thrown from the near side. Slipped down the right channel. Oviedo with the opportunity. And that will go out for a throw-in right by the corner flag. Juanjo Nieto trots over to take it. And will scoot towards goal. The goalkeeper was at full stretch. The ball wide of the left post. Tejera having a look. It's his first touch off the throw-in. It wasn't too shabby of an effort. Thrown by Lugo. Now a cross comes in, falls to the back post, hit on the volley, straight at the keeper. But with real power by Campo Badal, did well to keep that down. Up by Christian Fernandez. To the right-hand side. It's kept in by Gerard Valentin. Earns his side a corner as well. It's an outswinger. And a race for the ball afterwards. Mossa breaks free. Tries to chase after that, and it will go back to the goalkeeper, but good work from the Oviedo player to force play upfield. He calls for it again. That was maybe just too close to the goalkeeper. Edu Cortina misses out on a chance to shoot. Edu Campo Badal. Herrera with a shot pushed away. Alfonso Herrera has been kept busy in the last few minutes as we move ever closer to half-time. It's a yellow card shown to Kanea, the one-time Sporting Gijón player. His wife for dragging back the Oviedo runner who was making his way down the flank, Sangali. Foul called there against Lolo Gonzalez for climbing over the Lugo player. Chipped over, that one goes through. And is watched out by Alberto Varro. Here's another look at the push away to block it there, a shot. He saw it late, but was able to make the save. Down the left by Saul Berjon, it bounces back and goes out. Played in, it's headed away. Back into the mix, no offside flag. Ball still loose in the box. Finds his way through. Offside flag is up on that occasion. Campa Badal. It's taken away. Lofted upfield. 5 minutes to go before half-time. To the centre, that goes loose! Ortuño was waiting to pounce, but an infraction had already been called. Carlos Pita goes over to argue with the referee. That is Jose Carlos. They felt that was worthy of a card. Here's another look at the incident. It was a run into the back by Tejera. Once we'll have another look at the incident on the edge of the box, and then inside the box. Perhaps a trip up. It wasn't spotted or deemed sufficient for a penalty by the referee. He's allowed play to flow in this first period. to the right by Campo Badal. On the left-hand side, a 1-2 is searched for by Kanea. Right-footed drive. The goalkeeper makes the catch. Alfonso Herrero, the busier of the two stoppers in the first half. In from the left, and that's hit from right by the penalty spot, wide of the mark. Tejero with the strike off a delicious ball in. It got past Ortuño. And Tejero snatches at it. Remains 1-0 here at the Carlos Tartiere. Short pass here, just evades Lolo Gonzalez, who was making the run through. Another look at the strike. Wide of goal by Tejera. Knew he had to take it quickly. Swung in. It's on the left. Here comes that clipped ball. Headed out, hit on the volley, hit wide. Lugo still searching for that equaliser here. They might not find it before the half-time whistle. The edge of the box. There's a push in the back. We will have just the 1 minute added on of stoppage time. There we go. Free kick from distance, over the top. And that brings us to the end of the first half. Oviedo currently 1-0 up, courtesy of a goal by Alfredo Ortuño at the back post, just before the 5-minute mark. It's been a very entertaining first half with chances for both sides. We shall see what the second half has in store after this quick break. We are back at the Carlos Tartiere. We're about to get underway with the second half of Oviedo against Lugo, and it's currently the home side who hold a 1-0 advantage courtesy of a goal from Alfredo Ortuño just 4 minutes into the game. We shall see what awaits us in the second half, but it's been a tremendously high-paced game, very open, saves made by both goalkeepers, and surely that opening goal will not be the only goal of the game. Lugo are receiving some last-minute instructions, undergoing a last-minute warm-up for the second half. We shall see if any changes are made for the second period. There are options on the bench for Lugo in the form of Alex Lopez, Anton Escobar, Leuco, Lebedenko, Borja Dominguez, Ander Cantero, and Carlos Castro. Meanwhile, Oviedo have Nerio Champagne, Johannesson, Arribas, Ramos, Balde, Barcinas and Obeng waiting on the bench as options. Very strong substitutes bench for the home side today. Goechea parading his technical area in anticipation of the second half. The first time his side have been in the lead this season. They had to come back from 2-0 down against Deportivo La Coruña, eventually conceding a late winner from the Galician side. Jimenez back out as well. It's the first time he's started a season at Lugo. He took over at the final stage of the last campaign from Alberto Monteagudo. Looks like no substitutions made by the home team. We have had a couple of bookings made by the referee. Canea and Campo Badal for Lugo, Juanjo Nieto for the home side, Oviedo. To the right. We're underway with the second half. It's a sliced half clearance. Juanjo Nieto does a terrible job there, but it is safely ushered back to the goalkeeper. He made some phenomenal stops in the first half, as well as putting Christian Herrero off, and he closed down on 2 occasions. That's Campo Badal who drew the foul. Slipped over onto the left-hand side. The challenge comes in. And that's kept from going out of play. Well, Oviedo had stated their attacking intentions before the game. They've lived up to it, as have Lugo. Both sides have been going forward in frequent fashion. It's played in towards the edge of the 6-yard box, sits up for a shot. Second time around, he can't pull the trigger. And it's a let-off there as Manu Barreiro couldn't quite find the net. Oviedo on the attack. The angle is tight. The goalkeeper well positioned. Saul Berjon with what will go down as a shot. It wasn't too difficult for Alberto Varro to deal with. Another free kick is awarded. This is a dangerous position. And it comes with a yellow card for Juanjo Nieto. It's his second of the game. Oviedo are reduced to 10 men. They've only had one player booked in this game. But it's Juanjo Nieto on 2 occasions. First in the 27th minute and now just after the restart. Here's another look at the incident. Just flicks out a boot to try and bring the ball down. He catches Herrera, who went to ground. And Juanjo Nieto is sent off on his debut. An ignominious start to his Oviedo career. Nieto trudges off, and his side have just let Lugo back into the game. Well, immediately a substitution is being prepared. Try and counteract the loss of the defender. It's going to be Johannesson who comes on. At the moment, Carlos Peter will take this free kick. Peter right-footed, curling towards goal, and it's pushed away by Alfonso Herrero. Great free kick, well placed. But Herrero gets all the way across to get his right hand to the ball. This one's played low, scuffed towards goal. Back to the goalkeeper, Alberto Varro. Short pass by Jose Carlos. Down on the left, this one comes in. Before being taken away by Lolo Gonzalez, who's back helping out defensively. The centre for Jose Carlos. Driven away. Held up on the left-hand side by Kanea. To run that through the middle is unsuccessful as the ball goes back to Alfonso Herrero. Ever since the sending off, Lugo have been dominant. A yellow card shown there to Gerard Valentin. It's a yellow card for dissent. Now we will have that substitution. Edu Cortina goes off. Johannesson comes on. Edu Cortina applauded off. He is sacrificed in the aftermath of the sending off for Juanjo Nieto. Back to goalkeeper Alberto Varro. Lugo have it with Kanea. The area this one will be run out of play. It's going to find its way in, headed over the top. Chip towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Herrera gets his head to it. Again, from close range, he can't find the target. He's had 3 attempts like that. By Campo Badal, who tried to keep going. He is felled, and it's an onslaught at the moment from Lugo. Lugo make a substitution. Gerard Valentin will be taken off with Alex Lopez coming on. It's only a couple of minutes after the yellow card shown to Gerard Valentin. Lugo do still trail the game. Just over 10 minutes have elapsed in the second half. and left-footed, an easy catch there for the goalkeeper. He holds that one out of play. We have a man down, Jose Carlos. He's going to be helped up to his feet by the goalkeeper. Ball will likely be returned to Oviedo. It's a long kick upfield by Alfonso Herrero. Coming from the right-hand side. Jamagra. It's a double back, short pass through the middle. We're about to hit the hour mark. Oviedo still lead. They have 2 away trips after this to play Fuenlabrada and Mirandés. Then they have consecutive home games against Elche and Extremadura. Lugo are back at home at the Ancho Caro next weekend against Alcorcón. Then it's Elche, and they play Fuenlabrada and Ponferradina. It's Oviedo on the attack here. Jose Carlos gets across to block the cross from Sankali. Middle, headed to the back post. Under Sewani. Johannesson spies a teammate in space. We might see a shot here. Sangali cut back and he's lost the ball. The Lugo runner stays up. 3 options available to him for a pass. He goes to the left with Manu Barreiro. Barreiro! Straight at the goalkeeper. He was infuriated that Barreiro was allowed to get a shot off. It's a strong run through the middle. Barreiro shimmies inside. Now at the other end, Oviedo have an opportunity. One-on-one with the goalkeeper, who makes the block with his foot. Down on the right by Oviedo. That was a foul there that the referee goes over to punish with a yellow card, and it's a second yellow card for Canea. It's now 10 against 10 at the Carlos Tartiere. Roberto Canea has been sent off, and that will have Eloy Jimenez furious. He'd even taken off Gerard Valentin when he was on a yellow card, replacing him with Alex Lopez. Canea was silly there. It's a shove in the back and a trip on Sangali. The referee saw the propulsion from his arms. It's an avoidable yellow card that leads to a red. And to Lugo going down to 10 men. Marcos Sangali is now back up to his feet. Down on the left, played beyond one defender but swept up by the second. Varro. Lugo play some risky passes at the back. Ball just slightly too long, especially with an Oviedo player in an offside position. Worked away by Oviedo. Still 25 minutes to go. This has been a really end-to-end second half so far. That was a foul right on the edge of the penalty area. Sangali again goes down. And it's Fernando Seoane who concedes yet another set piece. Tejera fancies this one. Salberjon has stepped away from it. It will be Tejera. Top corner, over the top. Couldn't get it to dip back down. Another substitution being prepared by Lugo. It's Lebedenko to come on for the Galician side. Left-footed shot here has almost all of the power taken out of it. The goalkeeper does well to scramble across to slide onto the ball. Play to the right now. Step over. Ball put across. Somehow it's a miss from inside the 6-yard box by Alfredo Ortuño. He put away that close-range chance at the beginning of the first half. Somehow he can't convert that opportunity, maybe from even closer. Just past the 65-minute mark. Lebedenko comes on. Ukrainian on for Jaume Gra. Here's another look. Sangali with the cross. An offside flag would have been raised against Ortuño. He put the ball wide in any case. On the left-hand side now with Lebedenko just onto the field of play. His first action is to win a corner. This one's sent high. The goalkeeper will try and claim it. He fumbles it, but he had an attacker going underneath him. It was Carlos Peter who stood in his way. A sloppy pass. There's an apology for it from the freshly introduced substitute. Here comes Alfredo Ortuño, tried the through ball, the defence read it well. Right inside, short pass. Played to the far side, and that one goes out off a header. It's going to be a corner kick for the attacking side. Seoane waits. It's played in. The follow-up is well off target from Tete Morente. Balde is being prepared. That is Obeng. Yellow card there for the second half substitute, Alex Lopez. The man who would come on for Gerard Valentin. The Oviedo doctors are on to give treatment to the man who is down. It appears to be Tejera. So it will be Obeng who comes on. Tejera remains on the field of play for the time being. The box. Campo Vidal can't prevent that from going out for a throw. Johannesson. Not too much time was spent over that by Sangali. It was a quicker ball that time around. Cushioned down finally by Lugo. Final quarter hour is coming up. Another substitution is being prepared by Lugo. Could have a shot here from the visitors. And nobody really wanted to take control of the situation. It was left there for a strike by Lebedenko. He didn't seem too convinced. Carlos Castro comes on. Obeng will also be introduced. Obeng replaces the goal scorer Alfredo Ortuño. across the defence. Obeng's waiting in the middle here. It's played over the top of him and also beyond the number 8, Marco Sangali. Obeng had drawn 2 defenders to him, left all that space behind. Christian. So we'll come in from the left. It goes out. Vidal was pleading his side's case. Another look, it did appear to have gone out off an Oviedo player. Throw in for Oviedo. Here comes Campo Vidal. Lebedenko. On the right, side-footed away by Lolo Gonzalez, but it's straight back with the visitors. 10 minutes still on the clock. They've trailed the game since the 5th minute. And they're pushing upfield now in search of an equaliser. In the centre, that loose ball will be set up again. Lugo players don't seem convinced about taking a shot. They've almost over-elaborated rather than taking a long-range effort from outside the area. Here come Oviedo on the charge. The goalkeeper's back onto his line. The momentum of the move is kept up and the keeper makes the save, denying Tejera. Left-footed shot, wide of goal by Christian. Herrera has had a couple of close-range chances. His real problem has been keeping his efforts on target. He's at the other end. Was the effort saved by Alberto Varro. Halfway line now with Lugo have had slightly the better of possession. Could see a shot here, maybe. Everybody going forward. And Oviedo trying to hit on the counter-attack. It's tapped back to the keeper. Lugo will have to watch out for those fast breaks. But they're also aware that time is against them. They need to advance upfield. They need to take those risks. With 10 men first of all. Lugo quickly equalled the equation with their sending off for Canea. The one-time Sporting Gijón player sent off at Oviedo's ground. No work in this upfield. Lugo get the ball back. And that one finds its way out of play. Sangali is going to be taken off. Marco Sangali replaced by Barcenas, the man from Panama, who receives a rapturous welcome from the home fans. Vidal battling for that one. He's conceded a free kick as he left his foot in. Comes the set piece from the left-hand side in the closing moments. It's a difficult one for the defence to deal with. The goalkeeper stayed on his line to make the save. Lopez. One away by Oviedo on the edge of the box. Short throw by Lugo. Tangled for that by the corner flag. Next up for Oviedo, a game against Fuenlabrada away from home. Lugo play Alcorcon next Sunday. We're coming into the final minute of normal time. We shouldn't have too much added on of stoppages. As Oviedo again try to hit on the counter. Carlos Peter takes this on for Lugo. Oviedo conceded late against Deportivo La Coruña last weekend. Will Lightning maybe strike twice? Here comes the low cross. Oviedo clear the ball. They played it to Barcenas. It's a 2-on-1 now. Now the cavalry arrives for Lugo. Barcenas has maybe held on to that for too long. And it drops into the 6-yard box. Barreau immediately releases. Final seconds of normal time. Stoppage time coming up. Oviedo back on the ball. And we will have 4 minutes added on at the end of the second half. We're into the first of those now. Lopez. Onto the edge of the D. Right-footed shot sticks the hands of the goalkeeper and it's headed in, and Lightning has struck twice. Oviedo concede late. Lugo score. It's 1-1 in stoppage time at the Carlos Tartiere. Off a powerful drive that the goalkeeper found too hard to handle. Christian Herrera is the first to respond for the rebound. Heading over Alfonso Herrero. He's been close all night. He's missed on several occasions from close range. But when it counts, he was the quickest to react. Onside when the shot was taken. And then sprints after the ball as Javi Fernandez turned towards the referee's assistant, expecting the offside flag to be raised. Christian Herrera has seemingly snatched a point for Lugo. Well, last weekend it was another Galician team, Deportivo La Coruña, who scored late in stoppage time to take victory. This time around it's Lugo who it appears have grabbed a point from their visit here, a first home game for Oviedo. A match in which both sides have gone down to 10 men. Into the centre. Well, Lugo are going to look for a late winner here. With a minute and a half to go in stoppage time, headed wide. That wasn't too far off by Verde. It was Campa Badal's cross in. The opportunities continue right to the end. Not much time to go now. Oviedo will be kicking themselves at the end of this game. They scored early, conceded late. Despite a let-off when Lugo got back down to 10 men. They've been up against it in the second half. They were defending well and hitting on the counter late on, but Lugo finally finding a way in. The spoils are shared at the Carlos Tartiere. After Oviedo took an early lead, Lugo grab a late equaliser. It was Ortuño on the score sheet first of all. Christian Herrera cancelling that goal out late on in stoppage time. This one ends all square in Oviedo's first game. First away trip for Lugo. Both sides awaiting that first victory of the campaign. They will look to do so on match day 3, but this one has ended. Oviedo 1, Lugo 1.
Sí, probando, sí. 1, 2. Mira.